Hey, what's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back episode 3 of Green Bay Packers rebuild without Aaron Rodgers. So as we get into this, we've already went over last season that we are 9.39 million in the hole. So it's definitely going to be a tough one to try to find a way to come out of this. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with a little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you are one of the first to know. And, hit that like button. We are trying to hit 25 likes here on this video. And, we're just trying to keep that little streak going. So do me a favor, make sure to hit that. As we'll get in here, we kind of have to look to see what we can do as far as our team and salaries. Uh, pretty much just kind of look at the penalty. So, Matlock, 62 overall, that right there frees up 1.3, $1.53 million. Robert Foster, another one we can get rid of, frees up another 1.55. So right there, we just freed up $3 million. Nick Nelson, don't really know much about him. He hasn't really been on the field. So there's another million that we can save. Ellis as well. We're just cutting the guys that have no cap penalty, and they allow us to, pretty much just work come this off season, as we're currently sitting at $4 million. So, it'd be nice to pull in like a Scary Terry, Calvin Ridley, somebody like that, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to. So we're just going to have to sim up here and figure this out right before the kickoff to next season. So we were able to get under the salary cap by 1.66. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to sit out of this very, very solid draft class and pretty much just run with what we have on the team. And it's not much. 38 players currently fielding the Green Bay Packers. So it's going to be something that we have to figure out. And, at least we have some solid draft picks. We have 2 first rounders pretty much coming away and finishing up the Aaron Rodgers trade. So with our first pick in the first round, we got Noah Sewell, 22 ranked true talent. He's 6'3", 250, run stopper out of Oregon, hidden dev, 75 overall. Solid linebacker, definitely going to be, instant starter. And I really think I need to go in there, do some editing, get rid of that damn eye paint. So taking a look here at the draft recap, Noah Sewell, that 75 overall hidden dev. The only hidden dev that we went Desmond Evans, right outside linebacker, speed rusher, which we should be able to drop him down to a defensive end and not really suffer much on the overall. Star Grimes, we went right in there. Definitely has some speed, 85, 84 acceleration. Need to work on that strength and the block shedding, but other than that, he'll be pretty solid. Julian Barnett combine looked absolutely fantastic, but I'm not a fan of that 88 speed. Zara Fisher, speed rusher out of Penn State, 71 overall. Again, looks pretty solid. 86 speed, 89 acceleration, but the block shed is not there. Then we went Marcus Banks, 91 speed. So that's getting a little better into that speed realm that we want to have for our corners. 66 overall, Justin Maskell, left end. Tony Davis, a 92 speed corner. And then we went with Rakeem Jarrett Hunter out of Maryland, who came away 70 overall, 91 speed, 93 acceleration. So, going to be pretty solid as far as a punter. So as we kick off season 3, we're an 89 overall, 91 offense, 87 defense. So kind of just taking a look here at the team, we got X Factor, Jordan Love, 91 overall, 95 overall. Aaron Jones, who is now an X Factor. Then we also have Davante Adams still here, MVS, Justin Ross, Robert Tunyon, Billy Turner, Dennis Kennard, Jacob, I think, Josh Myers. Josh Myers, 74 overall, normal center. Jenkins and David Bakhtiari there as our superstar, almost a 99 overall left tackle defensively. Kind of looking at it, I don't think we had anybody else go up as a dev trait. So Hamilton came out as a star dev there. So continuing looking at the specialist, we're definitely going to try. We still have Sewell. We're going to bump him up here just in case, but he's going to get that reps there as the starting linebacker. So it's not too much to worry about there. So as we hop in here, week 1, we got the New England Patriots. Unsure about how the Patriots are, but we come away with a 38-35 victory to start that season as 1-0, as we got the New York Jets, who we were able to handle in the preseason 20-17. And we come away 26-21 with the victory. We got the 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles here. Remember last year, Philly jumped up there. They were that number 1 seed for the longest time, and then they ended up falling all the way down to the 3, and they absolutely kicked our ass in the playoffs. So hopefully we can somehow find a way to beat them here in the regular season before our week 4 bye week. So I've decided, since we got absolutely destroyed last year, we're going to come in here, we're going to watch the moments of this game, as we're a 5-point overall favorite here over the Philadelphia Eagles. But what I wanted to do here first, because after I saw that Aaron Jones has max security, I'm not a fan of that. So let's go in here. Let's check out his abilities here. We're gonna change some max ability. We're gonna change that. Give him more of the satellite ability, and then let's go some running back apprentice, and then with this, on top of that, we can add some human joystick, or we could just go playmaker. So if we go playmaker, it immediately reacts to the user's playmaker inputs. So he pretty much gets pretty much almost unstoppable for the most part. So we'll just throw satellite on him, and with those as well. But like I said, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna watch the moments of this game against the Philadelphia Eagles. But before we get into that, we'll take a look at Philly, as Fletch Cox and Big Play Slay there are your X Factors. Lane Johnson, Derek Stingley, Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelsey, and CJ Rodgers, their kicker. I guess they decided they finally wanted to move on from the giant killer Jake Elliott. And look at that. They pull out a superstar, which for the most part, the last superstar that Philly would have had as a kicker would have been the man. David Akers. I drew a little brain fart there as it was on the tip of my tongue, but I just could not get it out. As we're gonna get in here, we're gonna watch this, sim, as pretty much we haven't been able to do anything. We got that ball back as Philly gets it back once again, and we suffer we give up the first points of the game as it's 7-0 Philly, as we're down here in the red zone. We come away, we tie the ball game up at 7s here in the second quarter, and we get that ball back under 2 minutes, trying to do something, and we can't. We need to get a stop, and we at least held them to 3 as Philly is driving down to start off the second half. We got that ball back, trying to do a little bit of something, tied it up 10 apiece. Come on, can we somehow come away with a victory? We held them to another 3-point drive, 13-10. We're in the red zone. Can we come away with a touchdown? We do, 17-13, and we just need to get this ball back. We got it back. We can kick a field goal and improve it to a 7-point game, which, as long as we don't surrender a 2-point conversion or do something stupid, it'll look like we'll at least go into overtime, as the Eagles tied it up here with 23 seconds to go, and we're in overtime. We got that ball back. We got it back. All we need is a field goal to win, and we're in the red zone, and we come away with that field goal, and we get the victory. We came back. Yes, it was a tough one, but never mind. We scored a touchdown. We didn't just settle for 3. We came away with a touchdown to pretty much just prove it, as Aaron Jones went 19 of 62, Davante Adams 3 for 63, Justin Ross 7 for 96, as Jordan Love 349, 2 touchdowns. So here in the week 4 bye week, obviously we want to get Aaron Jones locked back up. We're up to 75 million in cap space. We're just past that. When everybody starts getting over their big contracts the last final years. As Zadarius Smith wants a buttload of money. He wants 100 million over the next 5. We only have 1 year left. No, 2 years left after this. So we're definitely going to re-sign him. He'll only be 31. So, that's definitely a plus. We want to get Darnell Savage as well. Adrian Amos, we can probably let walk just because we do have Kyle Hampton, I believe his name is. So, we're at least good there. We have the backup. Rashawn Gary, we want to lock up. Kevin King as well. And I mean, it's gonna come time that we gotta let Mason Crosby walk. And we want to keep running our offense lineman into the ground. So Billy Turner will most likely remain here on the team. As we're just going to come in here, we're going to go ahead and allow the upgrade to go once again as Noah Sewell up to that 77 overall. Kind of curious, see, does his dev trait, has it been unlocked yet? What's the deal with that? As he's still hidden and he's getting close. He's just over 100 snaps away from, coming away with us figuring out what that depth trait actually is. As we'll kind of take a look here at the scouting. We haven't really done too much. Kind of looked a little more receiver here, at least the first couple. Pretty much what I'm going to do is at least go down here through the first, the 2 rounds. Tight end, Robert Tonyan, he's solid, but hasn't really been there. He just finally hit a 80 overall. As we've been looking there, we've been looking middle linebacker. We're gonna look at corner once again. So we got big matchup here against the Chicago Bears as we're trying to improve to 4-0 as we finish 3-0 the first quarter of the season with that bye week. So we got the victory there, 23-15 over the Chicago Bears, as we're looking to take on the 1-3 Minnesota Vikings, which honestly wouldn't surprise me if we got our loss, and we do. 34-28, we fall to Minnesota. As even in the loss, Jordan Love comes away with NFC Player of the Week, and then unfortunately we gave up Defensive Player of the Week to Eric Kendricks with 16 tackles, 1 sack, and a forced fumble. So I mean, here we are, as we got the 4-2 Washington Redskins here in week 7, and we get back on top. We get another victory, 24-14, and so far sitting 5-1. Definitely not a bad start to the year, especially with this being season 3. And if you guys have watched any of my other rebuilds, you have noticed that season 3 always seems to be an absolutely horrible season. So, I mean, I'm going to knock on wood right now just because we're only halfway through. It honestly would not surprise me if for some reason we would go ahead and finish 5-11. Just pretty much lose out. So, we're going to sim up here against the 2-5 New York Giants, and we get a 42-0. We got the goose egg improved to 6-1 on the year, as we're looking to take on Miami. And I don't think we're going to come into that week 10 game, because I mean, for the most part, the division is pretty solid. If we fall to Minnesota again, that's when things are going to get a little more tricky. But kind of looking at it, we'll look here. Yes, we send that one. So thinking maybe coming against Carolina. Carolina could be an option there to, try to just whoop up on NFC. But either that or the Bills. The Bills have been my nemesis here in Madden 21. So we'll see what happens these next 3 games. And that'll be the deciding factor whether we come in on the Bills or we come in against the Panthers. So simming up here against the Miami Dolphins, we get a 28-7 victory. We're sitting 7-1, and Minnesota lost. So that right there it spreads us so much farther apart from them, as we got 3 games on them, and we get the victory this week, 28-14. So we can continue just up the upgrades as Kenny Clark gets so close to that 99 overall as he's sitting at 98 right now. And we got the 3-6 Detroit Lions. And we get a 41-35 victory in a shootout. Jordan Love, 30 for 37, 376, 5 touchdown passes, and a pick. So, I'm we're gonna come in here against let's take a look here. The Bills are 4-6. Let's take a look to see what the Panthers are. Where are the Panthers? As the Panthers are 6-4. So we'll come in against the Panthers just because it appears it'll be a little bit of a harder matchup. So we suffer a loss there, 30-28 to the Buffalo Bills. As we're sitting at 9-2, taking on the 4-7 Chicago Bears, and the Bears come out and whip our ass 52-37. We got Dallas, big playoff implications here, and we get a 35-24 victory, and we can finally go ahead and upgrade our guys as we got that victory. And the Panthers sitting 9-4. So this year, I'm glad that we decided to skip out on the Bills game and come in to take on the Carolina Panthers, just because they're sitting at 9-4. Taking a look here at the playoff picture currently through 15 weeks, we are the number 1 seed. So if we can find a way to beat the Carolina Panthers, that right there will pretty much lock us up there at that number 1 seed, and we don't have to worry about playing wild card weekend. So we'll come in here, we'll take a look here at the Panthers. We got a 3-point upgrade on them. Panthers, Chris McCaffrey, Derek Brown there as their X Factors. Brian Burns, DJ Moore, Hassan Reddick, Shaq Thompson, Kenyon Green, and Malik Jackson. Is that the Malik Jackson the Philly just released? Because there's no way that he should be a superstar. And, the easiest way that we can tell that is go right to the Panthers. And where is he? Defensive tackle. We'll take a look here. It is 32 years old, and he's a superstar. Dev trait. Okay. So, Madden must have been feeling a little bit generous. But we'll come in here and we'll take on the Carolina Panthers. So here we are to kick off the game here against the Carolina Panthers. Just trying to get a little bit something going, and not 100% sure. So we'll just stick with the play that's called, as we're gonna have Aaron Jones out of the backfield. Can we get around? I think that's Burns. No, that is Shaq Thompson, who was able to get us for a loss of 1 there. It could be a tough one because Carolina has a extremely fast defense, as we're just going to try to find Justin Ross underneath. We do, and he's able to get a sizable gain to cut it to 3rd and 2. The 3rd and 2, we should be able to run it up the middle if that is one of the options, and it is. We'll go inside zone. We will ID Shaq Thompson here and just try to pick it up as we're able to get around. And come on, pick up. If only we would have picked up that block, Aaron Jones would have been gone. He would have, taken this right to the house and would have been an absolutely fantastic way to start off this game. As we're sitting here, fresh first down here, 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And, we got another decent gain there. Just to pick up a 3. Not really decent, as far as yards wise, but it's enough to, set it up more for, just keeping the drive alive. As we'll come out here, no. Brian Burns there on the sack, setting up a 3rd and 19. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have to punt this ball back right away. And that is one thing I did not want to do this early in the drive, as we're just going to send Aaron Jones out here on a wheel route and try to find something open, as we have Justin Ross. Unable to break the tackle. But we got a decent gain there, and we're going to bring out the punting unit. Biggest thing that we got to worry about here is CMC, and is he's going to run the screen pass, and we have absolutely nobody over there covering the flat as we were in man, and CMC just goes for 15. They still have Teddy Bridgewater there as their quarterback. Not sure if old Sam Darnold is still on the team or not, but we're at least able to smack CMC for only a gain of 1, and he looked like he died there. So CMC unfortunately was able to get up there on the play, as we're just going to try to find something, try to go and force a incompletion, as this time CMC gets around the corner and he spins us out of our shoes as he sets up a 3rd and inches. We're just going to go for the pinch buck 0, try to go ahead and get in the backfield as CMC is tired. So we're unable to get back there, and we can't even make a tackle. Okay. We see how this is going to go already. Go, Jordan. Go, Jordan. All right. That is one way to end the first quarter. As we had nothing open. We could have went for the underneath low pass. I believe that was to MVS. But there was nobody on that side of the field, so why not take off with Jordan Love for 36 yards? As we're down here at the 5-yard line, looks like they got the inside blitz, the mid blitz coming at us right now, and we're just going to try to run it. And we do, but we hit the wrong hole. We only picked up 1 there, as we just need to find something that we can go ahead and try to find a way to get into the end zone here, as we're just going to try to run it up the middle, and we get blown up. We're back to where we started on first down, 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Not really giving us much, but we'll go Packer slant. Try to find Davante Adams here across the middle, depending on Shaq Thompson. If not, we also have Justin Ross coming across. But we don't need him. We're just going to roll right and take off with Jordan Love for the touchdown. And this time we are going to get the Lambeau leap. So back on defense here, we're going to try to not get absolutely destroyed on a broken tackle, as we have Zadarius Smith able to come around, but we're unable to, really do anything, but we're able to go ahead and put CMC down in the open field at that, which is, solid in my opinion, where, really I wasn't thinking that we would, but can we get back? Yeah, well, there we go. We got the sack. I was really worried that he was going to go ahead and find that corner route, as it was wide open. It was wide open. I was using it, and yeah, they would have easily got the first down on that play. As sitting here at 3rd and 15, we need to protect the sticks. We're just going to drop back, try to find something, and he just dumps it off. Only picks up 2. We're getting that ball back early on here in the second quarter, as we're going to bring Eric Stokes back there as an extra blocker. As we got Banks, he's back there. Eric Stokes able to pick up a block, and Banks, damn it, brought down by the punter. Go, Aaron. Go, Aaron Jones. Had the block, but unfortunately, we weren't able to get to the outside, as we ended up running right into the back of MVS. Just stop our progression there on the play, as we're just going to go 0-1 trap once again, try to pick it up, and we do. We get it, and we're so close to having another first down, as Aaron Jones is running, like a man on a mission. He's, picking up all but first down after first down, as we're sitting here 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line. We're just going to try to pick up the first down here on the ground, and we do, and a little more, up to the 20-yard line, as it's just going to end up running down to the 2-minute warning, as we're going to try to come away with 7 here on this drive. If not, as long as we don't do anything stupid, we're at least coming away with 3, as we have Davante Adams there going on the out route. Depending on what that corner does, we could have MVS, we could have Aaron Jones out of the backfield. We do, but We tried throwing the ball away, and we fumbled. Derek Brown there on the strip sack. So, like I said, if we didn't do anything dumb, which we did, uh, we would have been able to come away with at least 3, but it's not going to happen today as he's just going to dumb it down once again. And this time, I believe that was his tight end. He went backwards. He could have ended up having a few yards there on the play, but he went backwards. It looks like another screen pass, and luckily, only a gain of 1. So defense, for the most part, other than that one broken play, has been holding their own. As we got to get over here on Kenny Clark, try to get back there, try to get some pressure in the backfield, right onto Teddy Bridgewater. We get back there, but we got nobody over there. And he fumbled. We got the user strip, but it went out of bounds. Oh, Jair Alexander. Let's go take it. Take it all the way. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that pick 6 to pretty much end the first half. As we should have had another Lambeau leap there. I don't think it actually happened. So here we are in the third quarter. The Panthers have pretty much been able to do whatever, as he got one hell of a block there, as we're unable to pull him down there at the line of scrimmage. So we're sitting here at the 31-yard line as we're trying to find a way to get them to stop moving this ball on us, as they haven't really done much, as they're going to try it again. But this time Jair Alexander is there to put a little bit of a stop. Yes, he broke the tackle, but we were there to pretty much just slow him up. As we're sitting here 2nd and 8, it won't surprise me if it's a CMC run, and it is, and I hit the wrong gap. As they get another fresh set of downs. Here, just trying to figure it out here, as it's getting late in the third quarter. So hopefully, we're gonna be able to get another stop as we're able to get to the outside, and I completely whiffed on the tackle. Oh, that was absolutely horrible on my part. Oh, Aaron Jones with the little jukey juke. Let's go. I mean, unfortunately, we were unable to break that run, but Aaron Jones has been absolutely solid. As we're going to try the jet sweep here with Justin Ross. See if we can somehow come away with it. They wanted to do it with us, with Robbie Anderson, but this time we're going to do it with Justin Ross. He doesn't have the speed, but he's able to pick up 13 on the play to get us a fresh set of downs, and we're in the red zone as we got some Packer slants here again, as hopefully, we can try to do something here, get him to follow, as we got Davante Adams. Davante Adams able to spin, not able to get in. Unable to get in on the play, but we're down here to the 1-yard line. Let's try fullback dive. Try to get it to A.J. Dillon here on the little fullback dive here. And come on, there we go. Let's get A.J. Dillon some Lambeau leap time. No, come on. There you go. Get your big ass up there. There we go. Get settled up. Enjoy it with the fans as we take a 7-point lead here in the fourth quarter. How was CMC that wide open? How? How? I mean, our defense is starting to fold. It's not good as we're sitting here. They're right outside of the red zone, 16 yards from it. Definitely isn't really right outside, but we're going to go with it as we're just going to try to get back there. We don't get pressure as they find DJ Moore there, able to go ahead and all but get to the first down marker as I believe he got it, and he did. So they got a fresh first down here right at the 26. And defense, come on. Defense needs to stand up. Defense needs to stand up now more than ever as they're going to find CMC down below. And luckily, we're able to go ahead and get him for a small gain of 6 as we're just going to go some cover 3 hard flat. That way we don't get anything on the outside beat us. We're also going to drop Zadarius Smith back in coverage and Rashawn Gary. That way we at least get everything covered as they're going to try it. They're going to go ahead and get CMC. And luckily, he decided he wanted to juke inside right into our tacklers. So, we're there. We're holding to only, a pickup of 1, as it won't surprise me if they're going to try to go ahead and run this again, as we're going to pretty much run commit and try to get back there, and we don't. And that's not even CMC this time. Who is it? Spiller? All right. Spiller is up over 500 yards. We need to find a way to get them stopped here. Try to at least hold him to 3 as we get Kenny Clark back there, and we're unable to get to him, but we got there enough to make him throw the ball away. And Rashawn Gary got hurt. Rashawn Gary got hurt on the play. That's not good, as we're going to go ahead and put Zadarius Smith on CMC here, as we're just going to try to, bull rush our way in. As we don't get the bull rush, we're double teamed. Trying to find something. Oh, thank God. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. And they're challenging it? I thought it was incomplete. I didn't think he even caught the ball. I thought it went between both of them. I think that's going to be a touchdown catch. I can't see because it cut out the screen. He stepped out. Inconclusive. Nope. Not a touchdown. There we go. They did not give it to him. Abdominal tear for Rashawn Gary. That is not good at all. 3rd and goal. Get a stop here. Come on. 3rd and goal. We need a stop. Force them to 4th down. Come on. They're just going to run it. We're there. We are there. 4th and goal. Are they going to risk it? And they are. They are going all out. They are trying to get the touchdown here, as we're going to go cover 6, show 2, and pretty much protect that middle. Drop everybody back in coverage if we can. We can't, but we're just going to have to pretty much run around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How? How did we get so lucky? I don't know. I don't care. We got lucky as heck. As we're just going to pretty much run this ball. We're going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Number 1 seed, as we got Rashawn Gary out for 4 weeks. He'll at least be back maybe the divisional round. So, we might just miss him for the remainder of the year. As, we're coming in here, we got the 5-9 Arizona Cardinals. Desmond Evans is going to go ahead and get some playing time, as we're going to try to, finish out this year victorious, as we get a 41-7 victory over the Cardinals. And the general manager wants to go ahead and congratulate us on getting that number 1 seed, get that plus 20 morale for the entire playoffs. As we got the 4-11 Detroit Lions finish up the year with the divisional matchup, as hopefully we can come away victorious, keep riding this high, and we get a 38-17 win as, everybody gets their upgrades. As we can just go ahead, we can sim up the wild card right after we take a look at the playoff bracket. As we are hosting through the playoffs, every game that we play, we are the number 1 seed. We got the Carolina Panthers there at 2, Philly at 7, Seattle at 3, Atlanta at 6, Dallas at 4, and the Rams at 5. Over in the AFC, we got the Chiefs as the number 1 seed. Pittsburgh is 2 against the Chargers at 7, Patriots at 3, Jets at 6, Titans at 4, and the Ravens at 5. So, with that being said, we'll advance here. We'll find out who we ended up taking on here in the postseason. And we got Philly. We were able to come away with a victory earlier on in the season. And, we got Rashawn Gary coming back to play, which is huge for this defense as he's sitting there at that 85 overall. Take a look at the playoff bracket as is. They ended up beating Carolina 38-21. So hopefully, as the number 1 seed, we can come away victorious here as we finish 13-3. The number 1 seed throughout. So we came in and we destroyed the NFL pretty much. Take a look here at the stats. We were the number 2 offense and the number 7 defense. So top 10 in both, almost top 5. Jordan Love, absolutely phenomenal year. 40 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 4,300 yards. Rushing wise, Aaron Jones over 1,000 with 4. AJ Dillon 4 and 8, and Kalen Hill 250 and 8. Even Jordan Love coming in there 162 and 4. Receiving wise, Davante Adams, again 12 and 10. Justin Ross almost 950 and 5. Robert Tonyan having a breakout year. Hopefully that with that 12 touchdowns is enough to get him up to a superstar come this offseason. Defensively, we had Kyle Hamilton, 105 tackles, 2 TFLs, half a sack, and a pick. Sack-wise, we had Zadarius Smith leading the way with 12. Rashawn Gary at 7. I'm not a fan of Kenny Clark being down there at 4. Almost a 99 overall. Jair Alexander with 3 picks. Kevin King with 3 as well. Eric Stokes and Adrian Amos coming away with 2. So, with that, we should hopefully be able to come away victorious here against Philly. As, we're a 90 overall. Philly is an 80. We'll get in here. We'll sim up this game and try to advance to the NFC Championship game as we got the ball to start the game. And we're just driving down the field. We stalled out. We need to stop. Philly's driving down. They're about to put points on us. And we hold them to just a 3 as we're down here. 3rd down alert. Big field goal. Tie the ball game up at 3 apiece. And we got the ball back. We're driving. We're in the red zone. Up 10-3. We got that ball back in the red zone once again. 3rd down alert. And we're going up 13-3 here. And we're just trying to do a little bit something. We got a 2-minute warning. Can Jordan Love come away and pull out a touchdown? As we just settled for 3. Maybe, yeah, we did. 16-3. We got the ball. 16-6. We're back in the red zone. 23-6. We are handling business here against Philly as we put up 30-14 right now. And Philly's trying to make that comeback 30-20 here in the 4th quarter. And we're in the red zone. We get a touchdown 37-27 now as Philly scored. And this game is over. So solid matchup by both quarterbacks. Jordan Love, 347, 3 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, 363 and 3. Aaron Jones, 19 for 85. Davante Adams, 8 for 92. And Justin Ross, 6 for 66. So, we just had a better completion percentage. Defense stood up. Let's go on to the NFC Championship game. So the Rams took off the number 4 seed Dallas Cowboys by 3, and then by 11 against the number 3 seed Seattle Seahawks to face us in the NFC Championship game, as it's a battle of the 1 and 3 seed Chiefs against the Patriots in the NFC. So, it's going to be interesting to see. Can we come away victorious? We're a 7-point overall favorite. We'll take a look here at the Rams, see what's going on with them as they got Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and Cooper Kupp as their X Factors. Dante Harris, Johnny Hecker, Matt Stafford, Saville Smalls, and Darius Williams as They're superstars. So hopefully we can come away victorious here and go on to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can even win the Super Bowl here in year 3 with the Green Bay Packers. As we're starting off with the ball here in the first quarter, hopefully we can come away with a touchdown. We don't. We turned the ball over and the Rams went down and got 7. We're in the red zone. We tied the ball game up as we got the ball back here in the second quarter. Third down, 3, then we get the touchdown. Let's go. Defense needs to stand, at least hold them to 3, and we do. 14-10. We're trying to drive down, trying to get, and 21-12. All right. So here in the third quarter, 21-19. And we're just driving. We're in the red zone again. Can we come away with another touchdown? We settle for a touchdown. Instant touchdowns all over the board here. 34-26. We're kicking a field goal, 37-26. 4:21 left to go in the game. And they're going for it. We got the ball back as this game should be over, as we should end up with another field goal. Oh, we got a field. There we go. 40-33. Just run this clock out, and we get the victory. We're headed to the Super Bowl a lot closer than I wanted it to be. As Aaron Jones led the way, 16 for 99. Davante Adams, huge game, 8 for 146. Justin Ross, 4 for 43. As Jordan Love threw for 308 and 3 touchdowns. So we had Jordan Love come away NFC Offensive Player of the Week. 300 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 9 for 27 on the ground. And Kiki coming away 7 tacks, 3 sackles. Really haven't heard much of him, as even though the Patriots fell short to the Kansas City Chiefs, they held both of the offensive and defensive player of the weeks. And I mean, I can tell you right now, we won the MVP. I just got the alert for the achievement. And Jordan Love is your MVP, 13-3. And we'll kind of take a look. Jordan Love there as Offensive Player of the Year. Did we have anybody else? No, we did not. Defensive Player goes to Pete Warner, as, still nothing. Offensive Rookie goes to Bryce Young. Defensive Rookie, anybody? Noah Sewell coming in there at 5. Best quarterback, Jordan Love. Best running back goes to Zeke. And Aaron Jones there at 8. Best receiver, Julio. Davante Adams all the way down here at 3. O-line, David Bakhtiari, once again, back-to-back years. Defensive lineman, we don't have any representatives there. We got Zadarius Smith coming there at 5. Defensive back, we got Jair Alexander there at 6. So we got some guys. Mason Crosby, the final year as a Green Bay Packer, comes away with the best kicker of the year. As it's all but an even matchup overall-wise, 91 against the 90. The number 1 seeds in both divisions facing off here for the Super Bowl. As we'll take a look at the Chiefs, we got Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, and Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu there as your X Factors. Harrison Butker and Nick Bolton as their superstars. So hopefully we have enough firepower and enough, to cover all these abilities, as we're here in Glendale, Arizona for the Super Bowl, trying to come away with another Lombardi to head to Green Bay, as it's 10-7 here. Not much going on. We get a 14-10 lead here in the fourth quarter, as we need to stop 17-14 Kansas City. We got a 2-minute drill. We take the lead 21-17. 1 minute to go in the second quarter, and we gave up a touchdown. Under 2 minutes. We got a minute left. We're in the red zone, 26 seconds to go, and we get a touchdown, 28-24, as we just need to stop. We got to stop 35-32 now, as we just need something. We need something. 39, 42, 39. Come on, Green Bay. Green Bay driving the ball down, and we turn the ball over. Game is on the line. 3 minutes to go, as the Chiefs just drove down the field with no problem at all. 45-42. Under 2 minutes. We're down here. Third down alert. We can at least tie it up. Fourth down. Come on, kick a field goal. Why? Why would you not tie that ball game up? I guess it didn't matter. I thought it was 45. But we suffer a 46-42 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, number 1 seed in the NFL, and we could not come away victorious here. So, I mean, tale of two quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes went 75%. Jordan Love went 65.8. 436 yards, 4 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, 9 for 87. Davante Adams, huge game, 8 for 207. And even Justin Ross coming in there, 6 for something. As the 2 interceptions could have been the difference there for Jordan Love, the MVP, unable to come away and do his thing. As we'll take a look at the Packers, we had 1 rushing touchdown by Aaron Jones. Receiving wise, 3 for Davante Adams, 1 in the catching from Aaron Jones as well. Justin Ross went for 6 for 70 defensively. Camille Martin, led the team in tackles at 10. Had some sacks, only 3, bunch of TFLs, but of course no interceptions, which led us to that loss against the Chiefs. So we didn't have to worry about signing Mason Crosby anyway. He retired after 16 years. Chris Harris Jr., Jason Kelsey, Brandon Graham, Harrison Smith, Cam Jordan, Russell Okung, J.J. Watt, Rodney Hudson, Geno Atkins, Jerry Hughes, Alejandro Villanova. Just some of the big names. Marvin Jones, Gerald McCoy. A lot of these guys have been in the league for what seems forever, and they finally retired. So as you see, there we go, 2022 season recap. As even though I don't understand Madden, it's broken as far as the years it seems like. But yeah, we suffered the 46-42 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs as they got their 4th Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes led the way as the Super Bowl MVP. So taking a look here at the dev traits, nothing really much has changed on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive, we did have Noah Sewell, who came out as a star. Kevin King is now a superstar. So we were able to go ahead and re-sign him. So it's gonna be different whenever it comes to re-signing guys. Like as far not really re-signing, but just trying to figure out what we want to do. Definitely left end here in the draft. I don't know if we're really going to touch free agency. We only got $12 million. So we have some, but we're going into year 4. We want to try to save as much because Jordan Love's contract is coming up soon. So we don't really want to burn all our money. So as we finish up this episode, we're in 90 overall, 92 offense, 88 defense. And as you see on the screen, there are my socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Facebook. Everything is down below in the description along with the previous episodes. Make sure to go check those out. And while you're at it, don't forget we want to hit that sub goal, the sub goal of 250. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the little bell icon on, and that way we can go ahead and we can get closer to that. And we got that like goal on the video of 25 likes. Let's hit it. But until next time, Philly's out.